father shook hands with fate at a factory gate in '58. He called it hard work, he called it pride. The banker called it something else, while moving numbers on a shelf, and both of them slept just fine. The preacher promised paradise, the politician promised light, the billboard promised happiness. For 3 small payments and a swipe, we all danced to patterns in the dark, long before we learned their names. Algorhythms, the songs beneath the songs we sing, the hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally see the cage and call it progress anyway. The cool kids sat at certain tables, the rich kids lived on certain streets. The pretty faces gathered crowds like planets gathering debris. 1,000 silent calculations determining who gets believed. We called it culture, called it taste, called it destiny, called it grace. Anything but what it was, a system learning from itself. Now every screen just says aloud what whispers always knew. Algorhythms, the songs beneath the songs we sing, the hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally see the cage and call it progress anyway. The birds follow invisible roads across oceans they have never known. The rivers carve their signatures into stone. The stars pull worlds around themselves without permission, without debate, without concern for what we think. Maybe the universe was never interested in freedom, only momentum. And maybe we're not breaking new ground. Maybe we're just building mirrors big enough to see it. The hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally mapped the labyrinth, measured every wall, machines to trace the lines. And after all this time, after all this noise, after all these brilliant inventions, we discovered the machine was never coming. We were inside it all along. The markets close, the servers sleep, the satellites drift quietly, the headlines fade, the kingdoms fall, the graphs descend, the profits stall. Softly, patiently, waiting for the next generation to mistake it for something